Hello. Nobody really asked me to do this video, but I'm just doing it because I'm interested in doing this video. So, um, Something that you may be wondering is why I decided to come study in Germany, or how the heck did I end up over here? So basically, I always wanted to study abroad. I even started doing college Spanish, even though I'm certified like bilingual in Spanish. I have the stamp on my high school diploma. I'm Spanish is my first language. I was born speaking that. My mom said I learned English through school and through the TV. So it was second, and Spanish came first. Like, I'm a native speaker. I'm soy Mexicana Americana. Like, that's just who I am. But and like sorry. So the thing was, like, I've always heard professors say, like, study abroad, study abroad, study abroad, study abroad. But the thing was that I realized I could graduate in 3 years. So when I realized that I could graduate in 3 years, I was like, peace out. And I was in such a rush to develop myself as a professional, to develop myself as a person, and to really, like, give myself a name, build my resume, that I wasn't really looking into studying abroad, this and that. But I was like, you know what? I know Spanish. Maybe half of the world knows how to speak Spanish, so I'm gonna speak Spanish. Maybe I'll end up in Mexico. Maybe I'll end up in Spain. Maybe I'll end up in freaking Nicaragua. I didn't know, but I knew that I could speak Spanish, and I was fluent in it, and I can write fluent papers in Spanish. Like, it was no problem to me. And I really love being an academic in Spanish. Like, it feels really natural to me. So I was actually, like, I signed up. I was actually gonna go to a program in Mexico City at UNAM, and I was honestly really excited. I was gonna study political science in UNAM. I was really excited because, I was like, hey, like, they come over here, I want to go over there. I have a minor in political science. It makes sense. These are things that are interesting to me. I was gonna use those credits for my minor in political science, so, like, it made sense. It worked out in the end. Also, I'm familiar with Mexico. I know how to, like, be careful over there. I know how to take care of myself. I'm fluent in Spanish. I look like the people that live around there, so it kind of just made sense for me. But then when it actually came to paying the $900 deposit, I called my mom and told her, like, hey, I'm gonna pay the deposit. But she flipped on me and said no. Me and my mom, we have a history, whatever. So I was like, okay. I was upset. I didn't go home for like a couple of months, whatever. When I was honestly really depressed, because my friends know that once I have an idea in my head, and once I'm building on it, like, that's it. Like I have to accomplish that. So I was really depressed. Started my third year. And I was like, whatever, like, I'll start thinking about grad school. I'll start just really grinding really hard on my career. Like, that's all I'm gonna care about. That's all I'm gonna do. Career. I need to be a career woman. I need to be the best woman that I could be, because honestly, I had a lot of problems. And I wanted to get out of UCC as fast as I could. And I was like, I'm gonna hurry. And if somebody wants to catch up to me, somebody wants to be my friend, they have to kind of catch up with me. They have to be at my level. Like, I quit partying for a while. I quit drinking. I quit hanging out with my friends. Like, the only true, like, social interaction I had was from this org I was in, which was really great. But then, like, I was just so busy with, like, my priority was school, my professional career. Like, I had 2 internships at one time, plus going to school full time, plus working, like, part-time. Like, it was just a really crazy year. And then this opportunity came up, and I was like, oh, okay. And it was from my major, and I was like, I'm gonna graduate, like, and the deadline was coming up. So I emailed the professor. I took a class with her before. She talked to me, like, before, like, getting my internship and stuff like that. And she was like, I asked her, I was like, hey, like, I'm graduating. Do you think it's a good idea if I apply for this? And she emailed me back and said, yes, apply. And she even said, I'll give you an extra day. Please apply. And I was like, you know what? I'll just give it a shot. And the reason I said that was because they were giving a scholarship. The European Union was giving a scholarship, which is essentially more than enough to really live in Germany. Like, let me tell you, I was paying $500 a month to live in a double in a house in San Diego. No. In Germany, I'm only paying $320 a month for my own room. It's huge, in a shared apartment of just me and this other girl. Yeah, it's like almost living for free for a college student. Also, you don't pay for school in Germany. It's only, you pay the semester contribution and it's 200 euros. That's it. So I applied and I was like, you know what? I'm graduated, but one of my goals is to be like an international planner. Like, something that I've always wanted to do, that the more I've worked, the more I've like done things with people, is that I want to be an international like architect planner. Like, I want to be an urbanistic architect. Like, I was just thinking about that. Like, I want to be an urbanistic architect. Like, why? Because I want to be an architect and I want to design and I'm in love with designing. But the thing is that I want to do it equitably and I want to do it for the people and by the people. And a place that always comes up when people talking about that, like, good design for people, for families, for students, for everybody, it's Germany. It's Germany's great for architecture, engineering, design, everything, art. And to top it off, the school here that I'm coming to, Bauhaus, it's known for design, it's known for architecture, known for urbanism, and urbanism is very much developed over here in Europe. Like, King Louis the freaking 14th did urbanism. Like, urbanism used to be seen as a rich people thing. And now it's like, that's my major. But yeah, so that's how I ended up here in Germany. And when I got accepted, I was kind of shocked. I mean, also, feminist urbanism. That's a thing too. Like, it's a thing. Jane Jacobs was basically a feminist urbanist. She was like moms with strollers, and she made them parade around like New York. If I'm just bringing that, imagine what these other kids are bringing. And that's what excites the heck out of me. Especially since I'm super open-minded. I like listening. Like, without judging people, I like to sit down and I like to listen to what they say. I love when people talk to me about what they're passionate about. I love to pick at their brains. It's interesting because what if I learned something I didn't know before? And it's just like, wow, okay. Like, you don't have to agree with them on what they think, but it's better to sit down and listen to what they say and listen to why they're thinking that way, and tell them a little bit about why you don't think that way, or ask them questions where, like, have you thought about this, or have you thought about this? You don't just automatically say, well, you're wrong just because you're from this place. No, just be like, oh, okay, so like you have to think about maybe they come from here, this and that, but don't immediately start attacking people. Just be like, okay, so you know where I come from, it's like this. And I'm really excited to actually have classes that are like that. And that's kind of how I ended up in Germany in a way. If you want to know more about my like journey getting here, how long it actually took to get here, how actually long it took to settle down and everything, let me know. And subscribe.